Well, good morning, Lufkin Central and online worship community. Jason Hollinger here, the preaching and community minister, and just want to thank you for joining us this morning. This morning for our Jesus and Coffee, we're going to be in Micah chapter 3. Now, in Micah chapter 3, we learn about in Micah's day the leaders of Israel. And we learn a little about Micah as well. So let's read a little bit, issue our challenge, and send you on your way today. Then I said, listen, leaders of the people of Jacob. Listen, you rulers of the nation of Israel. You should know how to decide cases fairly. But you hate good and love evil. You skin people alive and tear the flesh off their bones. You eat my people's flesh and skin them and break their bones. What a lovely imagery, right? You chop them up like meat for the pot, like meat in a cooking pan. They will cry to the Lord, but he won't answer them. At that time, he will hide his face from them, because what they have done is evil. The Lord says this about the prophets who teach his people the wrong way of living. If these prophets are given food to eat, they shout, peace. But if someone doesn't give them what they ask for, they call for a holy war against that person. So it will become like night for them without visions. It will become dark for them without any way to tell the future. The sun is about to set for the prophets. Their day will become dark. Their seers will be ashamed. The people who see the future will be embarrassed. Yes, all of them will cover their mouths, but because there will be no answer from God. But I am filled with power, with the Spirit of the Lord, and with justice and strength, to tell the people of Jacob how they have turned against God, and the people of Israel how they have sinned. You know, when we think about this passage and what it means to us and how it speaks to us, we're reminded of that word accountability, of the choices that we make, the things that we say, the places we go, the things that we do. We are all held accountable for who we are as leaders, for who we are as followers, for who we are as influencers, and for who we are as those who listen and seek to follow sound advice. We have to be those who speak truth and who speak love and grace and mercy and who speak hope. Now, when we think about this, how it speaks to us as a people, we're in a time right now where anxiety is at an all-time high, and we're not sure who to listen to. We're not sure why we need to listen to, who we're told to listen to. But here it is right now, ultimately in the end, to truly be filled with the best possible wisdom, to truly be filled with and to understand where we need to go and what we need to do. We need to be like Micah, filled with the Spirit of the Lord, to seek out his wisdom, to seek out his guidance, his understanding, his instruction for us. So here's my challenge to you today. Spend some quality and quantity time with God and seek to follow his direction, his purpose for your life. Because when we do this, what we find out is that even though it may not always send us down the path that we expected to go down, even though when it may not always send us down the way that we want to go down, what we find out is God's ways are better than our ways, higher than our ways. He's got this. And so we trust in him. And we rely upon him. And we know that what he tells us, where he sends us, is where we need to be. So your challenge today is, how can you listen to God? How can you follow his ways? How can you trust in him? We thank you for the opportunity as you see the kids get going early in the morning there. We thank you for the ways that we can trust you. And now I need to go and help actually give some sound advice, some sound wisdom. It's okay, they're not in trouble. But some sound instruction where I listen to God and follow what he teaches. That's your challenge for today. Can't wait to hear how it goes. God bless.